Peace, love, and light to all you beautiful souls around the globe. Thank you for tuning in to Vibes with Lotus. I am your host, Lady Lotus, and today's vibes are the impact of beliefs, values, needs, and emotions. So bear with me because I have my notes here. So I'm gonna be back and forth here to here, just making sure I hit the key points of everything that I want to hit today. So for those of you who are not familiar with my channel, this is a channel where I inspire to be a positive light who inspires you all. I am here to spread love. I am here to spread peace. I am here to give great tools to you for creating the changes that you want to see in your life. We're going to pray together, and just encourage one another, create positive mindsets, and just be great, having great transformation and evolving in our lives in the most healthiest, happiest, fulfilled versions of ourselves. So that is what the vibe's all about here. Okay, so before we get started, how are you today? I hope you are blessed. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are just getting these blessings that God is just laying upon you. And if you're not feeling your best today, but you are tuned in and here watching this channel, I want you to smile because that alone is a blessing in itself. That means that you are here. You made it another day. So give thanks for that alone, and then we're going to work past whatever it is that is not so great in our lives at this time. Okay? All right. So getting into it, the impact of belief, values, needs, and emotions. So let's get into it. Um, these these tell us who we are. Why do we do the things that we do? And what are we doing? So what I'm going to do is just give you the definition. Um, and then just try to give you an example through my own self-love journey in my life of how these things were played a big impact in my life. Okay, so beliefs. An acceptance that a statement is true or that something exists. Trust, faith, confidence in someone or in something. Beliefs. To change your life is to change your beliefs. To change your beliefs is to have experiences that makes them true. That was a passage from this book I'm reading. I'm reading two amazing books, and I'm going to give you a passage from both of those books. So that one, I cannot think of the author name right now, but I'll put the links to the book in the description. But the name of the book is called 101 Essays to Help Change the Way You Think. And what her message was on beliefs, she said again, to change your life is to change your beliefs. To change your beliefs is to have the experiences that makes them true. Yes, beliefs plays a major part with the changes that you want to make in your life. Because you have to ask yourself, what are beliefs around these changes? What are your beliefs around love? So you feel like that you cannot find love. You've tried and tried and tried, and it's hard. So forget love. I forget a woman, forget a man. They're no good. All these things. These are your beliefs based on the bad relationships that you've had in your life. But if you change those beliefs, if you start to focus more on the type of love life that you do want, first and foremost, I hope that you are practicing self-love for yourself and in ways to love yourself and making yourself feel the way you want to be felt, because anything outside of that will be a bonus. Once you learn to love yourself, believe in yourself, trust in yourself, be happy within yourself, everything after that is just excitement added on to what you already bring to yourself, because nobody can fulfill those things for you. But not to get off topic, but beliefs. So what are your beliefs around the changes that you want to make in your life? And let's say Let's say weight loss. Weight loss is always a good subject to talk about. You want to lose weight, but working out is hard. I can't do it. It's hard. I've been trying to lose this last 10 pounds for the last 3 months. That is your belief around losing weight. It's hard. Working out is hard. I got to eat salads and drink water. This is your belief around losing the weight. So losing the weight is going to be hard because that's what you think. So you have to change your belief and you have to experience things to make these new beliefs true. So let's say you set some smart goal settings for yourself around losing weight. You tell yourself, hey, I want to lose 10 pounds within a month. So you're going to give yourself some time. Your time was a month. And then you're going to say, I'm going to work out 3 times a day. And then you're going to say, I'm going to eat healthier. It doesn't have to be just salads, but I'm going to eat healthier. I'm going to eat baked foods 4 times out the week. And then maybe on the weekend, I'll have a snack or I may eat some fried food or something like that. Because what happens is without these smart goal settings or without changing your beliefs around certain areas in your life, what happens is a lot of people, they know what changes that they want to make in life, but the problem is they don't know how to start. They don't know quite where to start or how to go about it. So when we dive into it, we do too much that end up just getting us back to square one. Like I was saying with the weight loss, you're like, it's too hard. I can't do it. It's too much. The gym, I got to go in there crazy and I just got to eat salads, which is only going to result you to stop working out and to just eating all the wrong things. But again, if you have these smart goal settings, I'm going to eat healthier 3 or 4 times out the week, and then on the weekends I'm going to have a little snack, or I'm just going to drink more water. I'm going to work out 3 times out the week, and it don't have to be the gym. It could be something fun. Make your workout fun. Make it exciting. If you like to dance for 30 minutes a day. Just move your body. Go for a nice walk. All of it counts. So just you have to change your beliefs around certain things in order to create the change that you want to make in yourself. If you have negative thoughts, negative beliefs towards the changes that you're going to make, it's not going to work because there's going to be a misalignment with the change that you want to make and with your belief around that change. So be mindful of your beliefs around the things that you want for yourself in your life. Values. A person's principles or standards of behavior. One's judgment of what's important in life. What are your values of yourself? What are your values of yourself? Do you feel like you're skillful? Do you feel like you're a happy person? Do you feel like you have respect of time for your time management for yourself and others? Do you respect others' time? Do you respect your own time? Do you think positive? Are you always having positive thoughts? Do you have more positive thoughts than negative thoughts? Are you passionate? Are you passionate towards people? Are you passionate towards yourself and your goals? What are your values of yourself? Are you kind? Are you loving? What are your values of yourself? And then once you maybe you can write them down. Maybe write 6 values down that you think of yourself, that you think you have of yourself. And then ask yourself, are your actions or behaviors aligned with these values? Let's say you have time management on one of your values. You have respect of your time and you have respect of other times. Okay, this is a value that you wrote in yourself. But you get up late every day. You're late for work every day. You're late to your meetings. You're late to your doctor's appointments. You're late for everything. Is your value really time management? There's a disalignment there. That is not one of your best values because your actions don't match with what you say on your list of values. So be aware of your values when you write these values down for yourself, and then you have awareness of your actions. Do they align with these values? Or do they not align? And if they don't align, but these are the values that you set for yourself or that you want for yourself, create baby steps and little action steps to get you closer towards those values, to bring those values into existence in your life. You know, it's not a hard thing to do. It's all in the choices that you make. If you know you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at work, then don't stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, go to bed at 9. Go to bed at 9, maybe no later than 10. Get yourself up at maybe 3, if that's too early, maybe 4, just to give yourself some time to get into the day instead of getting up so late and then you're just rushing and everything is just a rush. Your whole day is a rush. You're rushing out the house, you're rushing in traffic, you got road rage, you're going crazy. You know, your whole day is just an uproar. You're in the office, you got an attitude now because you rushed and your whole morning was rushed and then you're trying to settle in your day. Give yourself enough time in the morning to breathe and just prepare yourself for today. How do I feel right now? You get up, you take a breath, give thanks and have some gratitude for another day, and then just ask yourself, how do I feel today? How do I want to feel today? You know, how am I going to dress today? What am I going to put on? Or what's going to make me feel good as I enter into this day? And welcome positivity in your day. Welcome love in your day. Welcome joy in your day. Welcome ease and peace in your day. My day is going to be peaceful at work. I'm not going to have road rage and traffic. You know, just give yourself time to affirm your day, affirm your feelings and your emotions. That is beautiful. That is a beautiful thing to do. And it helps. But you have to practice it. But it helps. It really helps. So what are your values for yourself? Needs require something because it's essential or very important. So, what are your needs based upon these changes that you would like to make within your life? You know, with me for my self love journey, I needed my self care tools. I needed my sauna. I needed to make sure I was in the sauna. I needed to make sure that I journaled 5, 10, 15 minutes a day. I needed to make sure that I got up and meditated every morning. I needed to make sure that I did the breath work. I needed to make sure that I loved on myself. I needed to make sure that I got up and I spoke life over myself. I spoke positive affirmations over myself. These were the needs in this journey towards loving me, you know, fulfilling me, loving myself, letting myself know that I am beautiful. I am loved. I am an inspiration to others. I want to help others change. I needed these tools to heal myself, to love myself, to express myself, to create a big heart, to learn to vibrate through my heart chakra so I can not only pour love into me, but pour love outside of me, you know, as within, so without. So your needs is very important. What are your needs based around the goals, the change that you want to create for yourself? And last but not least, emotions. Emotions. This is a big one. Emotions. A natural instinctive state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. Emotions. That's a big one. That's a big one because emotions is the drive behind a lot of the choices that we make in our lives. You know, how we think and how we feel, it becomes a state of being. It becomes our state of being. How we think and how we feel becomes your state of being. So your emotions, it plays a big factor in the choices that you make. You know, let's say that you just had a crazy argument with your partner and you know these emotions, they were angry, you're angry now, and you said some things that you shouldn't have said that you can't take back. But you said them out of your emotions. You made a poor decision to say some things because you were upset, and then that just carried on throughout your day. Every decision that you made from that moment was just poor. The kids came in the office to ask you something and you get out, shut the door, you know, because this stemmed from the anger that you had based off of a conversation, a disagreement that you have with your partner. Everything that you're doing is just mad now. You're typing on the computer, you're typing with anger. You know, you're um, writing up a presentation that you need to do for work and you're just writing with anger. Everything is mad because your emotions is mad. The emotions is the drive behind your actions. So pay attention to your emotions and sit with them if they're uncomfortable in that moment. You know, just remember that we always have a choice. Whether it's whatever it is, we have a choice. And I'm going to always say that you're going to always hear me say that in all of my content, because that is truth. We have a choice, and we created our life through our choices. We are the creator of our reality through our choices, the choices that you decide to make. Some things we don't have control over, but the things that we do have control over, you can decide to make the choices and the action steps behind it. So be aware of your emotions, be aware of your needs, be aware of your beliefs, be aware of your values, be aware of the decisions that you make, the words that you speak to others, the words that you speak to yourself. All of these things plays a major, 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 major result in your life with change. So the overall message behind everything that we just spoke about, this comes from one of the other books that I was telling you about. It's called Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself by Dr. Joe Dispenza. Dr. Joe Dispenza, a great book. And basically, to sum up everything that I just said, what he said was, if we want to change some aspects of our reality, we have to think, feel, and act in new ways. We have to be different in terms of our responses to experiences. We have to become someone else. We have to create a new state of mind. We need to observe a new outcome with that new mind. And that's a debt. That's a debt, meaning that's just how that works, and so it is. That's just how that works. If we want these changes within ourselves, we have to create these new behaviors, these new thoughts, these new actions in order to see and experience the new change. If you tell yourself, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, you're speaking this affirmation in your life, I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy, you have to think happy thoughts. Starting with, I woke up this morning, I'm happy, there's gratitude in my heart. And just move happy, breathe, I'm breathing, be happy in your breath, take a deep breath. Thank you, breath. And let that happiness begin to fill up in your mind and your body and your soul and you begin to experience happiness in your day. You begin to attract happiness in your day. You step outside, the neighbor is like, hello, neighbor never even spoke to you in the 5 years that you lived there. But you're happy and you're smiling and you're walking out and the neighbor's like, hello, good morning. And it just goes from there. We in order to make these changes that we want to make, we have to think it, we have to feel it, we have to believe it, we have to act on it as if it's just already a thing. We have to have these new thoughts and experience, and they all have to be aligned. If our thoughts, if our actions, if our beliefs, if our emotions, if our values, if we have these things set in a place to how we want it, we created new beliefs, we created the needs that we want around these beliefs. We create the emotions that we need to feel like to bring these new beliefs to life, and the needs that we want. If our actions are not aligned with these things, guess what? There's just going to always be a misalignment, and the change is not going to happen. It's always going to resort you back to square one. So just be mindful of those things, and then you will start to see great results in your life. So thank you again. We're going to just go ahead and wrap this up now, but thank you so much for tuning in to this video. If you can take something away from it, if it helps you in any type of way, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below. But just remember, one step at a time with everything new. Don't just dive in it. Just understand what it is you want. Set some SMART goals around it. And that's another video that I will talk about, setting SMART goals to help you create the changes that you want. But yes, just take this and do something great with it. Create that little change. If you set some New Year's goal for yourself and you kind of fell off with it, it's like the end of January. If you fell off with it or you haven't even got to it yet due to life, then try to take some things from this video and get back on track with those goals. Set some new beliefs around, the goals or the action steps, and just try to work towards it. But anyways, enough rambling. Again, I hope you just got something from this, and I hope it helped. And most importantly, don't forget to smile because it looks good on you. Thanks again for watching. Peace and blessings.